In Latin America, 99% of all companies are micro, small to medium enterprises, and they employ around 60% of former productive employment. The vast majority of these businesses owners do not have financial or business education. The decisions they make are based on gut feel or ad hoc observations. They are subjective and they are not being leveraged by actual data. In other words, 60% of employment in Latin America is based on eyeball decisions that are not backed by their own business information. When, in the other side of the street, corporations are exploiting information softwares to make the tiniest of decisions, and they are scaling at the pace they do, largely because of it. So, what if we could allow these business owners to leverage their data as effectively as corporations do, without any need for education, outsourcing, or learning curves that will make this a burden, but most critically, an increase in margin of error? Veritas is an AI back office software that empowers these businesses by registering their information and helping them make sense of it. Essentially, Veritas is an AI system that can comprehend all inputs that the user may communicate to it, such as sales, cost, inventory, or employee management, and that can interact with the user to help them understand this information and make decisions of it, adapting its layout and language so the user can be in full acknowledgement of the reality and therefore act quicker. Imagine an office worker in Argentina who's struggling with reaching their saving goals at the end of the month, and he thinks it might be a good idea to start saving the pastries that they and their mom are so good at making. This person will probably hesitate to do so, as it might not have the time or the energy to think on how to run the business and make it profitable. They will have to craft ways to register sales, cost, their inventory, as well as other things like managing inflation or the product supplies, and to set up prices for their products. All of this will make this person either back down for starting this business or actually fail at either balancing the new workload with the office hours and not giving both jobs their proper attention, increasing the failure risk considerably. What Veritas does is to allow this pastry business to start immediately, as the system takes care of the registering and interpreting the business data on command, while the pastry experts take care of what they do best. With the rest of the Veritas team, we have built a usable demo in a 3-week span that has not only allowed us to come up with a new concept that we believe will help in changing the relationship that people have with the information software, but also has helped us prove our cost and margin hypothesis for at least our first milestone to be correct and sustainable. We are now marketing the product for the first time, and the first entrepreneurs and people with very small operation businesses that typically either students or high hustlers looking to have their administration, accounting efforts and cost to be lowered. We are now looking to charge a subscription of $15 per month after the user has hit their introductory token limit. That revenue covers LLM and machine learning costs and leave us a conservative 90% margin on sales, while costing the user a fraction of what traditional businesses software costs. The team behind Veritas is composed of Bautista, the CEO taking care of direction, design and growth, a global financial management student who has been researching the pain for the last several months. Myself, Guillermo, the CTO, I'm taking care of the software strategy and AI. I'm an electronic engineer with extensive AI and automation expertise. And Federico, the CPO, taking care of building Veritas software. He's a software engineer undergraduate. We are seeking to reach 1,000 users in the following 9 months, taking Veritas to the neighborhood of 180,000 annual recurring revenue. To help us achieve this goal, we are looking to raise $50,000 to cover engineering and marketing costs so we can build beautiful software and properly communicate to our audience. This is what we would like to do for the next decade of our lives. And this is Veritas team, and it has been a pleasure pitching our company.